Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Hellcat Guru with another video. So yeah, this video here is about the 7 last cars that Dodge brought out in 2022 going on production in 2023. These 7 last cars, man, they were a scam. And let me show you how. And let me tell you how. Okay, first of all, they started out with the shakedown version. Okay, the shakedown version, I think it was a scat pack, basically with a whole bunch of stickers on it and some upgraded wheels. They put a little vinyl strip through the middle, gave it a shaker hood, but instead of saying shaker, it said shakedown. That was a scam, right? Okay, so then next, after that, you have the SUPERBEE. Okay, the SUPERBEE, basically, when it first was brought out, they thought that they were going to put a supercharger in, but they didn't put a supercharger in. They ended up putting a scat pack engine in with that. Ended up putting some drag radials on it, some 18 Demon wheels, 18 by 11. They say they put a different rear diff in this car, but it still had the same 485 horsepower. It came in a purple paint job, and people were going crazy. I think it was 75,000 for basically 85 horsepower. It came in a purple paint job, and people were going crazy. I think it was 75,000 for basically a scat with a SUPERBEE decal on it. Okay. Next, I think you have the Shaker edition. Now the Shakers, they do look good. They got the bronze wheels. They have the red eye looking wheels, but they're like bronze, goldish looking color. Then they had like some swinger decals in the back. It first came with the Challenger first came out, and then they followed the swinger edition with that, with the Charger. So the Charger still had the same decals. The Charger had the swinger in the back, the bronze wheels, inside say swinger, but performance-wise, you still got the scat pack engine. So it really wasn't worth that either. So I would say that was a scam. For 70,000, 75,000, I think they wanted for that as well. Okay, then they came out with the King Daytona. Now the King Daytona, I do like to go mango orange, so that was nice. But they basically put a Hellcat engine in a Daytona and gave it that orange retro look for back in the 70s. And then they said it was a King Daytona. Put some brass monkey wide body wheels on there. I think those were the name of those wheels. And they put a decal on the back that said King Daytona. I guess to let people know, okay, you have a Hellcat engine in it. Inside say Daytona like the other Daytonas. But let me stop right there. Do y'all remember these dealership markups? So a lot of these people were paying 100 over the markup. So over sticker with these markups. So if you got 100 over sticker, you're never going to make your money back on these cars. And that itself is a scam. That's what Dodge ran away a lot of their loyal customers. This whole last call setup was a scam. Then they came up with I think the 6th version. I think, what was that called? A Ghost Challenger. A Hellcat, basically called the Ghost, with a vinyl top with some snake skin or something like that. Nothing major about it, you know what I mean? Nothing spectacular about it, other than the markups on that as well. So these guys that did get them, if they're not driving them, they put them in the garage for a lifetime, 25 years to life. Then they may be able to get somewhat of their money back, but it's not guaranteed. Then on the last version, it was the Demon 170, and I put a video about that, which was crazy at the time. The Demon 170 motors were going out, so the the Dodge dealership went ahead and recalled all 3,000 plus Demons for motor issues. So that last call was a scam. They told everybody, oh, this is the fastest production car, blah, blah, blah. It'll beat your uncle's Lambo. It'll outrun your millionaire uncle's Ferrari and all that crazy stuff. Only to have 3,000 recalls on pretty much every Demon 170. So that was a bust. So you were better off just getting a crate Demon 170 motor that they put out limited production, because guess what? All those Demon 170s were marked up. So guess what? You're not going to make your money back on those either. So you're going to be sitting on those 25 years to life to, maybe get 75% of your investment. You were better off putting that money in a CD or a mutual fund or whatever investments that you prefer. Hell, you're better off putting that on down payment on a house, because the housing market has continued to grow. Okay. So with that being said, all 7 of those models were scams. They basically put stickers on these cars, the motors, the performance of these cars, except for the Demon 170, didn't really have any major upgrades. But obviously the Demon 170 had issues as well. Hell, you're better off getting a 426 Elephant motor for the amount of money they wanted for this Demon 170. You could have built your own with the Elephant 426 in it and threw a Whipple on it. I'm just saying. So with that being said, guys, that ran a lot of Mopar guys away. And all these guys that are paying well over a sticker, they're not really are going to, make any more money on these vehicles. They're going to end up losing at the end. So that's why I say, hey, all 7 of those last call vehicles are scams. And you got scammed if you went in and paid $100 over markup for a car that probably paid, the manufacturer probably paid maybe $50,000 to build these cars, and you paid $100,000 over markup. And then on top of that, Dodge is dying, and they're gonna have to bring back these V8s. So what does that mean when they bring the supercharged V8s back? You're not gonna get any money for these cars. All right, Hellcat Guru will be back in another one. Peace.